Good morning. My name is Salome. In the stories that you share, my name is recorded only once. I was among the women who made their way to the tomb on the morning of the third day. We brought with us our spices to prepare Jesus' body, for this was the custom of our faith. You can imagine our surprise, our fear, our confusion when we discovered that Jesus' body was gone. And then we were told to go on and tell the other disciples to meet with Jesus in Galilee. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I was one of those who had followed Jesus, had been doing so for a couple of years now. And I had witnessed his care and his compassion for all people. I'd like to tell you about that night before he was crucified and what happened. Tensions had been high, and it was obvious that Jesus seemed to be going out of his way to tick off the authorities. We were worried. We didn't know exactly how it would end, but we knew that it would not end well. Jesus wanted us to create, to live into this dream of the world the way that the Creator intended it to be, a place of justice and peace, where every individual was valued, lifted up. And that frightened people, particularly those in power, because to create such a world would mean giving up your power. But for those of us closest to him, his words, his dream, touched the innermost parts of our being and gave us hope. Hope for a better future. We had come to the city of Jerusalem for the festival of Passover. And we had made ready a space where we as family could gather for our sacred meal. On the night that I speak of, we arrived at the room and Jesus was already there. He met us with a basin of water and a towel. And that is when the most amazing thing happened. He knelt in front of each of us and he wiped away the dirt and the grime of the journey. As he washed my feet, I could feel his tenderness, his compassion, his passion. And I could feel the Spirit as it filled this moment and this room. Jesus had spoken to us often about the fact that his leadership was different. He said that he came to be the servant of all. I have to be honest and say that I never fully understood what that meant. I tried. I listened and I listened and I watched. But still I was unsure until this moment. In this moment, I think I finally got it. After Jesus had washed our feet and we had gathered around the table, he asked a question. Do you know what I have done? I think he asked it because we didn't always get what Jesus was trying to tell us. And he didn't wait for us to answer. He went on. I have washed your feet. You now must wash one another's feet. I have set the example. Do for others as I have done for you. I knew in that moment that we were being commissioned to carry on his ministry, to do as he did, to share our power, to treat one another with respect and dignity, and to empower everyone who crossed our path to reach their full potential. By our very presence in this moment, we accepted his commission. And in the weeks and the years that followed, we tried faithfully to live into his dream, to do as he did. And for generations now, his ministry has been passed on one to the other until we come to this day. And today is your day. If you have heard his words, if you have experienced his touch, if you can see his dream, it is now your ministry to do as he did. May you feel his presence just as we did. May you know his strength, his courage. May you live into his dream until one day this world becomes just as the Creator intended, and we walk again, hand in hand, side by side.